Oh, snap! It's another Snap review from the Family Gamers.
If you take dwarves and you put dwarves in mines, we learned this from Disney, what happens?
They hammer gemstones, obviously.
That's what they do. Hi-ho, right?
That's the premise behind Hammer Time.
This is a Snap review for Hammer Time. Hammer Time is a game for 2 to 4 players ages 5 and up. It was designed by Shaun and Scott Huntington, and it's published by HABA.
So let's talk about the art in Hammer Time.
I love the jewels. The hammer and the flipped box, very clever, make this a very satisfying game to play. The cards are fine. As an adult, I do wish they were a little bit bigger, which would have made the pictures on them a little bit clearer.
They are very pretty, though. So let's talk about the mechanics and how to play Hammer Time.
Sure. So you take that bottom half of the box and put it upside down. When you first get the game, there's gonna be a little sticky neoprene mat that you actually stick onto the bottom half of the box. Then you dump out all of the gems.
Onto it, and maybe onto the floor.
Maybe onto the floor. But then clean those up. On your turn, use the hammer to hit the box until at least one gem falls off. Then count the gems that fell. If you knocked off 9 or more, you have woken the dragon. And immediately, you end your turn.
But if you have 8 or fewer gems, use them to score. Start by checking the common task card. If you fulfilled it, you flip it over and get a joker gem. Then, place gems on matching spots on your current wagon card. Any leftover gems go back onto the box bottom, and it's the next player's turn.
The first player to fill all 4 of their wagons triggers the end of the game. Finish the round. The winner is whoever has the most finished wagons, or task cards in the case of a tie.
There is a master variant. This has you roll a die before taking your turn. Each of the 6 sides of the die has a different way to make your hammering more difficult. Using only the handle, not being able to use your thumb, having to put your head on the table, closing your eyes. We highly recommend this variant. It makes for a great equalizer between adults and kids when you play.
And it's interesting and challenging in a different kind of way, which we really like. So let's talk about what we expect in this game.
I get to hammer the box in this game?
Yep.
Sounds like a hit. It is fun to hit the box. And as always, we love games with plastic gems in them. They're so pretty, and they make us want to collect them.
Now, true to usual HABA style, there is no reading required in this game. Even the task cards themselves do a really good job indicating the requirements without using words.
And Asher pointed this out to me. The sides of the box show the 6 dwarf poses associated with the size of the master variant die.
So let's talk about the surprises in Hammer Time. Here's the thing. Nobody wants to have Hammer Time and then stop. Everybody wants stop Hammer Time. But seriously, I really thought a game about hitting stuff would go over well, right? But our kids actually didn't enjoy this game that much.
No, none of our kids really did. I think it's because you have very little control over which gems you actually knock off the box. And the specific requirements for the wagons can feel really challenging. If you go a round or 2 without getting the 1 or 2 specific gems you currently need, you'll suddenly be very far behind the rest of the players as they progress and fill their wagons.
And let's face it, when you tell kids they want to hit something, they want to hit it hard. It's natural. I mean, I do too, right?
But the game penalizes that. If you hit more than 8 gems off, you get nothing.
Right. So, do we recommend Hammer Time from HABA?
Well, Hammer Time has all the ingredients to be a hit, but mixing all these ingredients didn't come out quite the way we hoped.
Plus, you don't let me make dad jokes about this game.
It's because it's the one joke over and over again.
It's a good joke. It's a pretty good, pretty fun family game, but unfortunately, it's not super great for the low end of its stated age range.
It looks like there's a lot more skill involved in this game than there is. It's mostly luck.
So, Nietzsche, what are we going to rate Hammer Time from HABA?
I think we're going to give it 2.5 out of 5 handy hammers.
And that's Hammer Time
In a snap.